In today's video, we're taking privacy envelopes and envelopes that came in the mail, and we're making beautiful page ideas and an embellishment. Stay tuned. Hi everybody, it's Julie. I'm here with privacy envelopes or junk mail envelopes. And so we are going to show, I'm going to do some page ideas, embellishment idea, maybe more. And so let's go ahead and get started. Remember the base of all of those, the page idea, the tag idea, and the embellishment. The base of it has to be a privacy envelope or a mail envelope, something that came in the mail. Junk mail. Okay, so to start off with, I'm going to show you, I do have my happy mail here from Jessica at Paper Terrace. That is going to be our embellishment. And so I have a couple of page ideas that I want to show you. And okay, so there, I'm going to put these aside. And first of all, I have this piece of junk mail, and I am going to say that that could just be folded in half. Okay, just folded in half. It's really a strong envelope. If you can see there, me putting it down, but that would give you a page idea, and then you could take either a digital or something, and I would probably do this. I think this would actually work really, really well, and cover the one side. Okay, so let's go ahead, and yeah, my address is on this, so I'm going to be taking it off camera a couple times to go ahead and fix that. So I'm looking to see, yeah, it's been making sure that when I've done this before, yeah, there's my mark. Okay, and there is a line on this paper, so I can follow the line and hopefully be straight-ish. So my granddaughter got her luggage, you guys. Remember, I sent her luggage for graduation. So now the other thing is I'm going to have a pocket on this side. Maybe I could go ahead and set it up so there's a pocket on one of these sides. I think we'll go with this side. We'll leave, see the Scotch tape look there. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead, and that will give me a pocket here. And we can close off this side because it's going to have something over on that side to cover it. Okay, so I'm just going to come over and put this down. Have a little bit of a lip on that side. Ooh, I should have have all these ideas. And okay, so we'll put that down. Okay, so then we do need to go ahead and fold this again. Use what's out. Okay. And if you double fold it, it will break the paper so that it will fold easier. Okay, now I want to go ahead and mark that so that you know that it is a pocket. So I have my 1-inch hole punch, and I'm just going to go ahead and punch a little hole out of it. And there we go. So that is one side, and we're going to go ahead, and we've been using this green I love it. I think it is a great addition to this journal. Instead of just stressing with dark colors, because I really like the brightness of what I've chosen here. And so on my channel, in case you're new, we have several new people. If you didn't know, I use a variety of new things and old things and things that people give me. Okay, because people give me stuff. As soon as they find out what I do, all of a sudden they've got a basket or a box somewhere, and they're always saving stuff for me, which is really, really cool. That's how I get some of my really cool stuff, and it keeps the cost of actually making journals and kits down. Okay, so just telling people what I do has helped with that. Okay, so there we have that. So we have a pocket here, and then we have these two pockets on this side. So I have over here, I have from one of the digitals, I believe this is from the Antique Daisy Pages and Ephemera digital kit. This will come out in the next couple of days. I'm still configuring the pages. So like when I do the collaborations with Kara Brandon, and I do mostly antique ephemera for my part of the collaboration. So that will just go right in there. It's printed on cardstock. It's actually a pretty thin cardstock. It was some cardstock that I just found in one of the boxes from Mom and Dad's, and it's from my mom's stash. Might have been from my dad's. My dad was he designed homes, and he was also a graphic artist and collector of all things wonderful. Paper. Oh my gosh. And you know, I was in the middle of going through their stuff when we couldn't go there. Yeah, so okay, so I think just doing that and having that for inside there, I love it. Okay, so remember, we have to do 3 things to our page idea. So let's see. So this would be one. Okay, so your base, my base is this envelope, and I think it came from HelloFresh. And I went ahead, I'm gonna leave this on here. Let's go ahead and cut this or rip this part off. And but I like that texture, okay? I like that texture. I'm even gonna give it some extra green. Okay, so we've added some cardstock. I am going to want to add one of my calendar images, I think, down there. I may end up opening, I have several Mary Engelbreit books, and I'm really tempted to open one of the books and put it in here. So I do have this calendar page, and it has this piece of gingham, which I think goes very well with my theme here. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and add that to the other pocket. Oh no, I'm not. You're like, okay. I'm gonna put that in, let's move this over here. So we're gonna work with this pocket. Move it over. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and mark it. And then I'm going to cut it. Okay, and that will fit right on here. I am not going to make it into a pocket. I know you're shocked, but we already have a pocket on this page. However, okay, so this is from a calendar. I think like from 2006 it says. And this is one of those box calendars that it was called scrapbooking. So it had it would have a theme for like half the month. It would have a theme. And so this is during the picnic theme right here. Okay, so I have over here, I have this piece of a ticket still. Okay, it doesn't have the numbers on it, but it's a piece of the ticket. And we have the roommate. That's kind of fun. Inspiration, fulfill. I'm gonna go with inspiration. And I still have to finish my my 6.1 or whatever. I still have to finish my little, you know what, I kind of like that. And we will give this a little pocket. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a pocket here. So I'm going to go ahead and just put glue on the bottom of this and up the side. So that will close that part of it off. I am going to come in. I want to differentiate where the pocket is, the actual pocket. I'm going to come down. Oh, let's go ahead and put that there and put that there. And I think, did we ever find, I still haven't found oh, there's the tiny attacher. It needs staples. So if you have a tiny attacher, or you don't have one, but you're thinking you want one, I'm going to show you how you put the staples in. It's pretty easy. You just lift this up, push it up, and there you go. And you have an opening. I love this. This was a gift from Jana a couple of years ago. Thank you so much, Jana. This little thing has really opened up a lot of possibilities in my crafting. I love the way they look, and you know, there you go. Okay, so that is that. So Tim Holtz tiny attacher, and I hopefully have it listed below in my Amazon. I'm still working on that. Okay, I am going to staple it on here, and I'm going to use 2 staples because to me the 2 staples makes it look on purpose. Now I've got it here. I have my flowers right there. I am going to go ahead and make this the rest of the pocket. Okay, so I'm going up and I'm going down. I'm not going to have any of this hanging off the edge, so I'm going to go ahead and attach all those little petals. And I can go ahead and attach this and this. Okay, so I've left this area open so it can be part of the pocket. And then I'm going to put all that down. So a little cluster collage right here. The ticket was actually from one of the mini challenge in the challenge where I got an extra item. So I'm going to have this little pocket down here that I'm going to be able to put something in. So that is a 1-page idea. Okay, we have a place to put something here, and we're leaving this place to put something here. Okay, so now over here we still have this edge, and so one of the things I'm really trying to do is use the branding strips because this is the Just Junk Journal challenge. And so again, if you're new, we do a challenge here on the Dear Julie channel each month. This month's challenge is using junk, as well as a Dear Julie digital and a paper pad. All of the challenges for the rest of the year will require, one of the requirements will be a Dear Julie digital and also a paper pad. And that's because Julie has 162 paper pads that she needs to use up. So there you go. Yeah, so we do a challenge each month. The challenge, if you finish it on time, post it as the directions tell you to, you receive an invitation to a virtual internet party, and in that party is a Dear Julie digital. And this last May, the people that finished their challenge, the VIPs, they received the new Colorful Daisy digital kit. Over 40 pages, I think it's 51 pages of digital kit as their gift. Okay, so while we have this out, I'm going to go ahead, usually I do the tag next. I'm going to go ahead and skip, and I'm going to go to the embellishment. And I am going to use, so this is my Happy Mail from Jessica. I'm one of her Patreons. I chose to do that because I love that I just think that she was amazing when she was having her daughter, and she put her business and her stuff aside and made that her priority, and I wanted to support her in that, and so I continue to do that. Okay, so and Jessica at Paper Terrace she was I'm a Cool Mom. Okay, so this is the envelope, and let me show you. I've already taken it apart, but it was just so darn cool. Okay, so when you opened the envelope, okay, so this is the envelope. This was inside. Okay, so this is the flap, and I already put the flap down inside. Okay, and then this was still in there. This whole piece was inside the envelope like this. Okay, so this is the flap, and I cut it and I glued it inside, and then I glued all this down, and then I went, oh, this would be a really great embellishment, and I need to share this. So that's what we're here to do. We are going to make a little booklet for inside of our journal using my Happy Mail from Jessica, using the envelope. Okay, so I'm going to fold each page separately. Okay, so this is the envelope. Okay, so this was the actual envelope. There's if I'd have left this open, these could have been pockets, but I didn't, because, you know, I didn't think that far ahead. Okay, and then I'm going to fold this. So this was the part that the flap was, but it was just hanging loose in there. Oh my gosh, just hanging loose. Just hanging loose. You know what? Do I want to do that, or do I want to do... I'm going to go with this. Okay. I'm going to go with this. And then I'm going to fold this. Okay. So that is going to give me my little booklet. I'll need to trim it down. I'm just going to go ahead and sew it, and very simply, since there's no little things in here, I don't need it to be any bigger, I don't think. Okay, so I think it's just perfect the way it is. So thank you, Jessica, for sending such a beautiful envelope. And go over here, put that there, and that's all I'm going to do. Usually I do at least a 3-hole. We're going to pull it as tight as I can get it. Okay. And then, there we go. Okay. So that's our little booklet. Okay, I am going to go ahead, before I do anything to the strings, I'm going to go ahead and tie my knots that help keep things from going down further. Okay, so the envelope is my base. So basically that is the envelope right there. All of those pieces, all those pages came from that envelope, and it is my base. Okay, and it gave me this little notebook. I am going to go ahead and trim it down after I use the tool. Okay, then we'll go ahead and cut this. Isn't this so cool? So like at Christmas time, a lot of cards and letters come with the pretty stuff. I'm going to go ahead and round the corners on this. I just think that will be prettier. It'll also go into the journal easier. So I'm just going to do 2 parts at a time. Oh, and I did them on the round one. Okay, so I missed on this. I missed on this first one. Let's put that back in there. Okay, so if you happen to have some pretty envelopes in your junk mail pile, check and see if the lining, if it goes all the way down like that. That was really cool. Okay. Okay. So there's that. So then we need to add 3 things. Look at, isn't that so pretty? I mean, wow. I'm going to add something here. Okay. I'm going to go here. Okay, so we need to take some off of here. I'm going to put in a tuck on this. Okay. Still be able to use that somewhere. Okay. Then if I go from here, so the mark is right there. I'm going to go up a little higher there, and actually let's go ahead and come across right here. Now there's lines on this paper, so that's why this works. Okay, so let's go ahead and from right there, okay, we need to come in a little bit to right there. Okay, so I have my mark here and my mark there, and I'm going to go ahead and line my ruler, my metal ruler, and I can go ahead and pull pull that off. Okay. And that's going to give me a little tuck spot right there. I am going to go ahead and kind of rip around because we did the rounded corners. And let's go ahead and we'll go all the way around this. Okay, so there's that. And I think one of the things that might be kind of fun, oh, I've got the butterflies. I forgot about this, this punch. I'm trying to use things, you know, I don't know about you, but I get where I don't use my tools. Okay. Okay, so that's gonna give me some little butterflies. Okay, so let's go ahead, we'll put glue on the bottom, or glue on the bottom. We'll put a butterfly down, put glue down, put one of the strings on down the center of the butterfly, one of the strings down the center of the butterfly, add the other butterfly on top, and I have a really cute little signature string charm. Okay, I'm gonna do the other one and we will do it on fast forward since there's background noise. Okay, so there's one thing. We added the little signature strings. We added a tuck, which is 2, and then I'm gonna put a little pocket on the front because this is gonna fit perfect, but I'm gonna make it a just a little flip up. Okay, so it'll have a pocket, but it'll also have the little flip up. Let's go ahead and whoop, wow, almost okay, we're gonna go ahead and go to both sides, cut them, cut the corners. Okay, and then we are going to put this down as a pocket. But I think this will be a fun carry along kind of little thing if you want to take it out of the journal, but you've got a place that you can write in there. Okay, so we've made a little notebook using an envelope. Made our base, which is the little notebook, out of the envelope, and there you go. And then we can just go ahead and let's see if we add this little guy. So this is from that page that's going to be out of the Antique Daisy Pages and Ephemera digital that is coming. It's not here yet, but it will be. And maybe we can go ahead and add this right up here. Okay. Oh, and look, there is a piece of that we cut off, and it's sitting there just, it was like perfectly on the butterfly to be its body. So I'm gonna take that as a suggestion. Sometimes things like that happen. And I'm gonna add a body to the butterfly because it was right there. Okay. Let's see, as far as cardstock, I don't have any. Yeah, all of my pages are printed on regular paper. So that's the colorful daisy. This is the antique daisy pages. I love these out of the antique daisy. Yeah, those are all, no cardstock there. Oh, you know what? Will this fit? We have a little, she won't fit there, but she will fit inside, like with a paper clip. Okay, so this was in my mom's stash. It was taped to something. It might have been on her bulletin board because she had things taped on her bulletin board. And so there's that. So if I go ahead and just, I can make a little flap. You know what, let's put it in the center so it will flip over and you would be able to write on it. Okay. Okay, so you flip over and you can still write on there. Okay. Flip. Okay, so there's my embellishment, and we'll find something that will fit in here, in that pocket, and something for that tuck. And then I think we may go ahead and add a paper clip or something. You know what if we go ahead and, I know, it's like you're all over the place, Julie. Yes, I am. I am all over the place. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna put it up or down. I think it's easier to put it on if it's down. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead, add some glue down here and add this little piece that the page can then come in and out. Okay, I'm gonna leave it out right now while it is drying. Okay, and I think on this page, we'll go ahead. So just like you would a little, like a big journal, you can add things. Okay, I could do a pocket down here, or I can do a belly band. I think a belly band will be fun just because it will be different. So this is my embellishment. And I've got a few things to add to it. But we made an embellishment using that beautiful envelope. I keep saying that, but I'm like totally excited about it. Okay. Put things where they go so that I can find them when I need them. Okay, so the next thing, I'm going to show you another page idea real quick. And so one of the things that I like to do is on these privacy envelopes is take the ones that have the color. I love to take them apart. Okay, take them apart. I have a video where I made a whole journal out of privacy envelopes like this that I took apart. So I do need a, we'll use this. Okay, I need to make sure that my size is going to be right. So see, this one is a little bit big. So when I put my envelope back together, Okay, so I'm going to go like this. I'm going to put my envelope back together. There's our window, and I want it to be on the bottom. So I'm going to take from this and I'm going to reconstruct what you see here. Okay, so if I were to say cut this off, it would be better to use a cutter and cut that straight, and then I can take this, bring it down, and I can reconstruct what we had above. Okay, so if you want to, that's what I want to do. I want to reconstruct. And I'm trying to stay off. I don't know why. Don't need to. Okay, so that, you can save it or throw it away. And then we're going to just cut inside my lines over here. It out until we were done. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna fold this along here. Fold that. And fold it this way, because what we actually want to do is we want to close this in this direction. Okay, put that there. Okay, but before I glue this shut, which I am going to glue this shut, I am going to check the other direction. So if this was folded like this, is this going to fit in there? No, it isn't. It's too big. Do I want to open out this whole side? And if I do, okay, yeah, I'm going to open out this whole, okay, we're going to be fine. We're going to be fine because we're going to open this side out. We're going to bring this envelope all the way to here. I might go ahead and add that on top of there, or some more of the branding strip. Okay, so the next thing I want to do with this, so again, this is another page idea, and I'm gonna need another page from my scrapbook pad, or from one of the papers that we're using. You could use, I could use the wrapping paper. I think the peach would be good. And it gives us a piece that we can, a branding strip that we can use up at the top. I'm loving this paper pad. Okay, I like this, where it's got the paint splotch on it. So I'm trying to get these pieces all done. I may even double up one of the items. Because I have some really cool things I want to show you. So what I want to do here is I actually want to come over further. Okay, so this is how big it is. I think I want to come over about this far, and I want to cover this right at about here. So I'm going to mark it, and we'll go ahead and grab, I guess we'll use the metal ruler again. Okay. See if we can stay on the, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to use that. I'll set this aside and come over here. think I'm going to go ahead and fold this over. Okay. So there's that. Go ahead and mark this up here. And I'm going to go inside of this a little bit. And so this should fit right inside there. You know what? I don't think I want to pull back that whole piece, because remember, I'm going to open it from this edge. Okay, so let's go ahead and close this, because I want more on. Okay, make sure we got it. We're good. We're good. We're good. There we go. All the way up to here. Okay. There's that. Okay, so if I come over here, and I come over here, I'm marking those two edges. Okay. And I am going to go ahead and, you know what, let's actually measure down like 2.5 inches. Okay, and put a mark. Two and a half inches, and from this side also 2.5 inches, and put a mark. Okay, and then I'm going to line up mark to mark, mark to mark. And mark. So there's that mark. Let's see. I'm going to mark my mark a little better. Okay. Make sure we're at that edge, kind of eyeing this. Okay, so it's our top mark. How far in? I'll measure it. One and that. One and, yeah. So this mark here to this mark here. And there we go. So I have this little flap. And I'm going to stick it in there, and so I do need to cut this. Okay. There we go. Okay. How far in? Okay, and then we'll go ahead and add our glue. And put this down. We're adding more of a flap to our envelope, which is our base. So the envelope is still the base, but we're adding a flap to it to turn it into what I like to make, and I call a double tuck. Okay, so I do want to put something down here. Okay, I'm going to come in at this right up close to this edge, because remember I decided I was probably going to make the pocket come from the other side. Okay. Okay, so this is what I'm going to have. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and close this right here. Okay, so I'm going to put the glue on that and close it. Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and trim this. Trim this. Okay. I can go ahead and close this. I did see the cutters on my way. I'm like, oh, yay! There they are. This one has a scoring tool. Okay, so the blue part is a scoring tool. I want it to be a little more. Okay, so then go ahead and fold it. And that's where we will attach it into the journal. Okay. And okay, so this is the page that we made out of scrapbook paper. Okay, so this was our page idea from scrapbook paper. Okay. And this is our page from a privacy envelope, and I'm going to go ahead and this will be able to come in here, okay, like this, and attach to a page and become a double tuck. Okay, I call it a double tuck because you can tuck two items into the flap part of your envelope. Okay, and you still have this. Okay, you still have this. So that's our one item. Adding that there. Okay, and then I have these, and I think I'm going to go ahead and attach one of these to the bottom where the white the white was. So this is an extra page idea. Again, one of my favorite things. I love to add double tucks. I love to add flip-flops into my journals. And, you know, always trying to find a way to use up some envelopes. So there's that. Okay, and then I think we'll go ahead and we have this piece. I can make a small belly band, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach it on this side. Okay, we'll attach it on this side. Oh, I wonder if we should go ahead and, yeah, let's do that. And that will be, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put a piece of this down the center. It's fun using these colorful things. Love it. Okay, so over here, over here, I have this this card that I can add, and this would be a build a belly band. So I'm going to go ahead and put this under. See, since we had a piece that did not fit, did not come all the way across, I'm going to go ahead and add that piece that will fit all the way across. Now, since the tab is in the middle of the journal page, okay, so now I do have to make a decision really quick here. If I'm going to open this, I'm going to open this from the side here, okay? So we'll go ahead and open this from the side. Okay, and that's going to give me this large pocket that we'll be able to put something in. I can cut it even a little bit smaller to make sure that we are inside the journal limits. Okay. Okay. So I am going to go ahead and close that part off. And I'm still going to add this here. I think that that's going to be a fun addition. So I'm going to put glue on here where the card will go. And I'm going to put glue on the edge here that will close up the side of this pocket. Okay. So there we have a belly band that we built. Okay. And something like that can go in there. Okay. So, yeah, so it just needs something to go in the pocket here. But I'm going to want to put something that you get that. I'm thinking this, will this fit? This might go in one of these pockets. Check this out. Yeah, that can go in that pocket. Looks like it was meant to be. Okay, so 2-page ideas using envelopes. Remember, this envelope was a thicker, sturdier envelope. If I'm going to put that in there, am I going to like, because there's, this is a little messed up right there. What if I put, remember I liked this. So maybe a branding strip. I think that'll work. Okay. So we'll put a little glue here and down and down and across this right there. And maybe this little piece, you know, since we have it left. Okay, so we added to the other page. Whoop. There's that. Okay. And then that can go right in there. Or maybe one of the others might work better. Okay, so there we go. We have a place this can go inside here. This is our other page idea. This was our embellishment idea. So we have 2 page ideas and our embellishment. So tomorrow we'll have our fancy tag using privacy envelopes or junk mail envelopes. Or mail, you know, junk mail. It's mail that once you use it, you would throw it away. Okay? So okay, so our first page idea was the AT&T large envelope, and we reconstructed the flap and added it here, and it will be a double tuck, okay? And then we also, on the back side, we added a belly band. We covered this up because it had white, and I showed you how I make a build a belly band. So this piece right here wasn't quite big enough, and so we added that edge. And we also end up with a large pocket here that we'll be filling with something wonderful. And I did add it on the scrapbook paper page that we made earlier in the challenge. Okay, so this will get stitched right here in the center of the journal, and we'll have a page here, and like I said, on this side we'll be able to tuck something in. Okay, so that was one page idea. Using the envelope, we went ahead and we attached the envelope, extended the flap so that we'd have a good sturdy holder for a couple of journal cards. The other one that we did, I had this really nice envelope. I flipped it up. It was just really great paper, really thick and a nice paper. So we added a pocket to the front on this side, and I just put in one of the postcards, and then we used a cluster here, and that is a pocket there also. Okay, so there's a pocket here that we'll be able to add something to. And with the new journal kits, there are a lot of little pieces, so we'll be able to put some fun little pieces into the different places. Okay, so then we also added this piece to the back here, and we have a pocket here that we'll be able to add something as well. Okay, so 3 items. We added more than that. We added this piece here, the pocket, and we made a cluster. And then we also added in this little tuck space that we'll be able to put something in there as well. So for this challenge, you are to make a page idea, an embellishment, and a tag idea. Again, tomorrow we'll show you the tag. It had it had enough minutes for a video of its own, so it gets one. Okay, so this, remember, was the envelope from Paper Terrace. I am a member of her Patreon, and she sent this beautiful envelope with my Happy Mail in it. This is the back of the envelope. This is the front. And if you remember, it had a beautiful page on the inside. And then that inside page was just in the envelope. Okay, it was just in there. And of course, you put your stuff in here. So, so that doesn't matter that it's loosely in there. It was connected here, but loose here. And so I cut around the envelope. I lost the footage of that, but I cut around the envelope, and that gave me these 3 pieces. Okay, we added this spot here for a tuck space, and this little note paper that was in my mom's stash, a little heart down here, some butterflies to the center of the signature strings, and we have an adorable little notebook. Okay, and of course we also have a belly band here that we'll be able to add some things. So a pocket here, flip up here. What else did we have? Beautiful page, tuck, note paper, belly band, beautiful paper. Okay, so there's that, and it can go in here, and it could go with the flap hanging out if you wanted to, you know, to use that as part of your decoration. I mean, that is a possibility, because remember, there's going to be something in there also. And, or you can go ahead and put it in the pocket like that. Okay, so 2 page ideas, and an embellishment, which this time we went with a little notebook using envelopes that came in the mail. Okay, so envelopes that came in the mail. I know it says privacy envelope. You can use a privacy envelope or any envelope that came in the mail. I have added to the Patreon, for the all Patreon, a craft with me for an hour in Patreon on Thursday. I have also added the part 4 to the graduation, putting together the graduation journal / photo album gift that I gave my granddaughter. I videotaped almost all of it. I lost a little bit of it, but I videotaped almost all of it, and the Patreons, all Patreons, have access to see how I made that. Also, Diamond and Emerald tier of Patreons, one of their perks is to receive 70% off the digitals that are on sale. And one more thing, Diamond and Emerald Patreons, I know you're excited. The 27th will be the hint for the July blah, 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 blah challenge. That's because I don't let you know what it is. And I have decided that this month, again, I will give you the full video. So you'll have, instead of just a hint, you have access to the full challenge video. That's all Diamond and Emerald Patreons. And I'll put the Patreon link in the description box down below. Thank you so much for supporting. Don't forget to go check out these videos. Up there, I do have the video with the new 4 digital kits, and then also remember the 3 that are on sale, all for 50% off through Wednesday. And I will also put the playlist for the June Just Junk Journal Challenge up there. And I hope you all have an amazing day. Find something to celebrate every day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.